Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence. You've probably watched a video and thought, that face looks real, so it must be real. But the face is actually the easiest part of a fake to get right. The lie hides somewhere you're not looking: the mouth, the shadows, and the tiny edges around someone's hair and glasses. If you've ever gotten a video message and paused for half a second wondering if it was really them, this is for you. That instinct to trust a familiar face, it's exactly the thing deepfakes are built to exploit, and I get why that's unsettling. When you can't trust your own eyes, everything feels shaky. But there's real comfort in understanding how these fakes actually break. Because they do break, in specific, predictable places. So where does an AI video quietly fall apart? Let's start with the mouth. According to detection researchers, lip-syncing fakes are the sneakiest kind because the only thing being changed is the area around the lips. Everything else stays untouched, so it looks clean. The problem is timing. The AI has to line up new mouth movements with new audio perfectly, over and over. And it slips. Researchers found that mismatches lasting just 50 to 100 milliseconds can give it away. That's a tenth of a second. Your eye watching at normal speed, it'll never catch that. But slow it down, frame by frame, and the lag jumps out. For you at home, that means the shaky feeling you get watching a suspicious clip isn't paranoia. There really is something off, even when you can't name it. Here's the part that surprised me most. The fake isn't hiding in any single picture. According to temporal analysis research, any one frame of a deepfake can look completely real. Freeze it, and every pixel checks out. The forgery lives in the motion between frames, so detection systems don't study one image. They track how the face changes across hundreds or even thousands of frames. Tiny wobbles that are invisible in a single shot pile up into a signature you can measure. There's a specific tell researchers zero in on. Certain sounds force your mouth to fully close. The letters M, B, and P say "mom" out loud. Your lips press together. AI often forgets to close them all the way for those sounds. Scientists call that a phoneme visome mismatch, a fancy way of saying the mouth shape doesn't match the sound coming out, and it's a dead giveaway. Now let me correct the thing almost everyone gets wrong. Most people believe a natural-looking face means the video's real, and that makes total sense. Humans evolved to read faces to know who we can trust. A smooth face feels safe. But the face is the easiest thing for AI to fake. The hard parts are the edges: hair, glasses, the boundary of the skin, and keeping the mouth in sync with the sound over time. Think of it this way. Picture a dancer lip-syncing to a recorded song. Her mouth looks right when you glance at her. But if you watch the exact moment the chorus hits versus when her lips move, you catch the lag. The song's real, her face is real, the sync between them is wrong. And the numbers back this up. Research on this timing analysis reports accuracy above 95% at catching lip sync fakes. People, watching with their own eyes, around 60 to 70%. That gap is everything. So here's the flip. A face that looks perfect isn't a reason to relax, it's a reason to look harder. The better the face, the more the real answer lives in the mouth, the shadows, and the edges. Let me leave you with the simple version. Fake videos can nail the face, but they trip over the mouth, the shadows, and the edges. The lie isn't in any single frame, it's in how things move and sync across many frames. So don't just ask, does this face look real? Ask, does the mouth stay in step with the sound? And one thing anyone can do. If someone calls or messages sounding like a person you know, begging for urgent help, hang up and call them back on a number you already trust. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission recommends exactly that. You don't need to be an expert to protect yourself, you just need to know where to look. The full breakdown from Bitdefender is in the show notes if you want the deep dive. Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.